Burna Boy, you come to Guinea. Burna Boy, let me bring you to my swimming studio. Let's swim together. Let's do things together.
That was TikToker Peller boldly calling out Burna Boy on live stream. What happened? I'm sure you want to know what happened. But before I continue, I need you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Don't forget to leave your comments and please come back for more.
Burna Boy, you come to Guinea. Burna Boy, let me bring you to my swimming studio. Let's swim together. Let's do things together. You people, see Burna Boy, I see Burna Boy and that small boy for America. That boy, he dey interview Burna Boy. I swear to Almighty God. How many of you watch that video? Limo Wesi, he interviewing Burna Boy. Burna Boy, you can't give me a stand out. Burna Boy, let me just say like this. Let's do something together. Alright, they oh, Romoye. Burna Boy, this is my boutique. This is my boutique. Me, I will not even ask those questions. Eh?
Them say don't meet Burna Boy.
That's me. You people, you are especially outside country people more. Help Nigeria creators. Help us.
That guy every day backstage.
No, go to backstage. Go to backstage.
Those one-on-one. People they pay extra money for.
No. I swear, you get this now, my brother. You get this now. I go help you. You go help me, Miss Burna Boy. No.
Okay. Burna Boy recently went abroad and he was on a live stream platform where a young streamer interviewed him and they had a good time abroad. But since Burna Boy has been in the music industry, he has never done anything with a live streamer right here in Nigeria. I remember some months back, he was in the UK and a particular young streamer was inviting him to, please, can you come to my live stream so we can talk, have gist, have fun. And Burna Boy was like, no problem, it's cool. But when he comes back home, he doesn't do that. Don't forget that Peller also invited, there was a time he had this, live stream session with Tiwa Savage and everybody loved it. I think he also did something with Davido, yeah. He was even planning to do something with Wizkid, but they said that particular live session will not hold because Wizkid has been so busy. Even his son came out to tell the world that, hey, I hardly see my dad. My dad is always busy. I see my dad like once in 6 months, twice a year. So people have been saying that live session with Wizkid will not hold. But in the case of Burna Boy has been going abroad supporting other acts, people who do this live streaming thing. And Peller is telling him that, hey, I have a beautiful studio. Why don't you just come back home and support me? And he was also calling out other celebrities that you people will go outside there and you support other people's career, but please come back home. And people are not even seeing it that way. The internet has been talking like it's been on fire. People are saying, hey, Peller wants to cash out. Peller wants to cash out. He needs more money. That is why he's inviting Burna Boy. But I don't think so. What I think is that Burna Boy should be able to at least support. He's big, yeah, he's the African giant. Everybody knows that. And we're proud of him. But then there's a way you can touch lives, not by giving people money. You can also support other people because when you were still an upcoming artist, a lot of people gave you the platform that brought you to this level. So if you can also do a live session with Peller, I don't think it's a bad idea. And don't forget, when Peller had that live session with Tiwa Savage, a lot was buzzing because of what Tiwa did on that live session. Tiwa actually almost, took off her clothes on that live session and people were like, you're bigger than this now. What is going on? Don't forget that this live streaming thing, when you talk about TikTok, the Gen Z are the ones doing so well. And do you think Peller wants to cash out and wants to make more money by inviting Burna Boy? Because recently he bought a beautiful house and I heard it was tasked by the Lagos State government. They expect him to pay about 36 million naira. I was shouting, hey, I don't have such money, please. And just last week, Peller was in the news because he was reported kidnapped. But a lot of people came out and were saying this guy did that for cloud chasing. You know how the internet space works. If you don't know how to chase clouds, you won't go find this industry. So a lot of people felt Peller did that so that a lot of people will think he was kidnapped and the next time he comes back online, they'll be like, hey, Peller was kidnapped and everybody will just be curious to know the side of his story. And what about if he was really kidnapped. Nobody knows, but people are saying you have to do everything possible to be relevant in this industry. And that is why celebrities, they buy cars every now and then. They want to remain relevant. If you don't do things that people will talk about you, you might just fade away. So that is what most people think Peller has done by faking his own kidnap. And a lot of people even analyzed it. I saw a video where someone was analyzing that kidnap of Peller, that, hey, how come he was kidnapped and they didn't take his car, his phone? But it happens. People have been kidnapped where they didn't touch their phones, their cars, anything, but at the end of the day, they find out that they were kidnapped. But who knows? In this era of social media relevance, a lot of people can do so many crazy things just to remain up there. Because if people stop talking about you, I don't think you can go far. So that is why most people feel he actually, faked his kidnap. So in this case of Burna Boy had a very beautiful moment with that, the streamer. Yeah, they had a very beautiful live session. And now Pella is calling on him, please come and support me. I have a beautiful studio. Pella has always been in the news. Like last week, he and Jarvis, they attended a particular occasion when it was like, pushing Jarvis to get into the car. People were like, you don't rough handle women like that. These are two lovebirds. And most of the people are saying that girl is older than Pella. Pella is rough handling him. Don't forget, Pella has always been in the news, like I said before. There was a time he said he wanted to employ someone that would be carrying his camera, like cameraman or woman. A lot of people, and he said what he wanted was some people with masters, and people showed up. People showed up, and the place was filled with, master degree holders. A lot of people now said this is like Pella mocking people who went to school, because Pella, I'm sure, just maybe has SSC, and you inviting people with masters to come. At the end of the day, he made caricature of the whole situation. And the people were also saying if those people who showed up knew Pella was going to use them as content creation, they wouldn't have showed up. But at that point in time, someone was even advising them, if you can get a good lawyer, because Pella made a lot of money from that particular situation where people showed up and it did it like a content creation, meaning he made a lot of money from that situation. And people are saying if those people know what it means to make money from this kind of situation, you can sue Pella. When you sue Pella, you make money from that particular content, because you people just helped him to create content, and he has made a lot of money from that situation because the video went viral and people saw it. I know when people stream and engage on your content, you know what that means? It means more money. So he made a lot of money from that situation, and people are calling on those people who attend that interview session to please sue Pella. When you sue Pella, you make a lot of money. So this is just me calling on our Nigerian celebrities. Please, as you're up there, don't forget your own. No matter where you go, no place like home. So what Pella is saying in essence is that come and support your own. If you don't support your own, nobody will do that. When you go out there and support other live streamers, and we have people like Pella. Pella is so big. Like Pella is big. When I say big, Pella is big. He has millions of followers. And that guy has worked so hard for what he has right now. And I saw a lot of negative comments online when I went there. People were saying, why would Pella do this? Why would Pella do that? Pella is this, Pella is that. That young man has done a lot for himself, just with the use of his phone. That was how he started, but now he has gone up there and, being relevant, not just in Nigeria, but worldwide. A lot of ladies are gushing, each time they see him online, they blush. That is so beautiful. Rather than, feeling bad that Pella is doing so well, why don't you just carve a niche for yourself and come up? Because it's a very big market. Nobody stops you from shining. So if Pella is shining right now, that doesn't stop you from shining. So you can come up with something you think can work for you. Everybody can't be Pella. You can do your own thing and you fly up there. So, Burna Boy, please think about what Pella said. If it is possible, you can do a live session with Pella. I don't think it's a bad idea. You can do it, Burna Boy, the giant of Africa. So now I'm going to need you to please leave your comment on the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, share the video, and please come back for more. Please subscribe. That is the only way you can support me. When you subscribe to this channel, it will make a lot of sense. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more. You've been watching the Dark Sound TV, and this is the Dark Sound. Please come back for more. I'm sure you had a good time. If you did have a good time, you know you need to subscribe and please come back for more. Thank you so much for watching.